Welcome back.
This is game time. This is Indiana high school sports. This is your IHSAA.
Hey, Indiana. Let's clear the air about vaping. Glue, rat poison, paint. We all know these products contain poisons like formaldehyde, arsenic, and lead. And these are just a few of the chemicals you'll find in e-cigarette vapor. Let's clear the air, Indiana. Don't puff this stuff. Visit don'tpuffthisstuff.com to join the fight and spread the word.
Calling officials cheaters or corrupt, it's not a game.
Insulting referees, it's not a game.
Threatening officials, it's not a game.
Berating young umpires, learning the ropes, it's not a game.
Violent language in the stands, it's not a game.
Verbal abuse from the sideline, it's not a game.
Screaming at a referee in the parking lot, it's not a game.
We welcome you back to Rose-Hulman Institution in Terre Haute, Indiana. Tony Donahue alongside Keith Myers here on RHIT.TV. We got the second of our doubleheader, the boys action between Rose-Hulman and Mount St. Joseph's coming up for you here in just a matter of moments. Before we get into it, let's thank some of our sponsors that support us here on RHIT.TV. That includes the Morales Group, building better futures one story at a time. Aspen Creek Grill, why go anywhere else for delicious food? Burtner Electric, providing quality electrical services in central Indiana. Boilermaker 374, we're second to none in quality and performance. Clean Slate, inspired innovation that moves businesses forward. Piper Logistics, from warehousing to transportation and everything in between. And the Heartland Collegiate Athletic Conference. Watch the best Division III basketball on HCAC.TV, where you always have a front row seat. Tony Donahue, Keith Myers with you. We got a good one here this afternoon. The girls' game just went to overtime. MSJ with a 4-point victory, but this is a Rose-Hulman team coming in at 3-3 on the season, 1-0 in conference play. Mount St. Joseph's at 1-6 on the season, 1-1 in conference play. And when you look at Rose-Hulman's schedule, 2 wins to start the season. They've lost 3 of their last 4. We're looking to get back on that winning streak here starting today at home.
Yeah, you know, you look at both of these teams and you look at that 1-6 record and say, this isn't going to be a very good game. That 1-6, they have a very tough preseason game and very tough schedule by Mount St. Joseph. You look at Rose-Hulman, tough road trip. Got a little bit of injuries in the start the game, at the start the season. Everybody seems to be healthy today. Both coaches are looking forward to a really high-paced game, and this should be a very good game. I think this might be one at the free throw line late in the game.
Yeah, just like the girls' game was before this. And if you look back, this is the Rose-Hulman team that is projected 5th in the HCAC last year. Obviously made it to the Final Four of the tournament that was hosted up at Manchester. A lot of rebounding. They have a lot of size, and they've got a lot of guys that have carried over from that tournament team last year.
Well, you look at Anderson, you look at Manchester. Those teams are probably the teams that people will say probably could win this conference. But on a given day, anybody can win this thing. And I tell you what, Franklin's really good. These two teams, they just beat each other up, Tony, and that's what makes this conference so much fun.
Yeah, undefeated in the conference right now. Manchester at 2-0, Transylvania 2-0, Hanover 1-0, and Rose-Hulman at 1-0 as well. For Mount St. Joseph's, this is a team just like their ladies squad that likes to run the basketball, get up and down the court, push into transition. How do they get in their offense here early?
You just got to – first of all, you got to hit your shots.
Yep.
Second of all, you got to eliminate the turnovers on your side of the floor, and you just get in the flow of the game, see what they'll give you, and just take advantage of that.
Yeah, and you look at this 1-6 team in Mount St. Joseph's, and like you mentioned, it's been a very tough schedule. Yeah. Now on the road here, what would it do for their confidence moving forward if the Lions can pick up a road win today?
If you look at their next 2 or 3 games are at home, you get kind of healthy, you feel kind of good about yourself. You lose this game, you're 1-7. There's might creep some doubts in, give you an opportunity to see change the pace of your. A win must be done here by Mount St. Joseph.
Let's talk about Rose-Hulman and Miles McGowan. It's the leading scorer on the team. 12.3 points. We saw him last year hit some big baskets, some key shots. He had over 20 points multiple times last year as well. What do you think when you look at Miles McGowan?
You got to get him in the game, though. You got to get him the ball, feed him the ball, get it in the flow, get everybody in the flow, but get those key players in the flow, run up and down the floor. Turnovers, again, I harp on it all the time. You cannot afford turnovers.
And for MSJ, you look on the other side, you've got Luke Collinsworth, 21 points per contest, 8 rebounds. I don't care what level you are as a head coach, you're going to take that any day of the week for your top scorer.
8.9 points, 21.3 average, 6'7", big kid. Likes to shoot the ball and will shoot the ball anywhere around the court. He may come up here and shoot with you, Tony.
Yeah, Rose-Hulman fresh off a 69-68 win on the road versus Bluffton. And for Manchester, they're coming off a 67-62 loss to Manchester. Again, a great afternoon of basketball here on RHIT.TV.
Rose-Hulman, that Bluffton win is huge for them. Talked to Coach about that today. He goes, we go 0 for there, and this team would be totally different. They win that great spark. They had a great week of practice. Should be lots of fun.
We'll stay right here as we get ready for the tip-off of the boys' edition of College Hoops right here at RHIT.TV as Rose-Hulman, as mentioned, welcomes in Mount St. Joseph's for this HCAC play. Don't forget to follow us on Twitter if you're a Rose-Hulman fan at RIT Sports and at Rose-Hulman Hoops. Again, you look at Nick Sales in his second year as a coach, did pretty good last year for Rose-Hulman, getting them to that Final Four of the HCAC tournament.
Yeah, and now that his system's been in place for 2 years, you played this game, you understand, you got to get kids believing in your system, not just doing the system, but believing in the system.
Let's head down to the PA for tonight's starting lineups. Again, there's your starting. Again, there's your starting lineups for both squads. It runs down like this. Bradley Harden out of Alexandria, Virginia, Rocco Ritchie, Sam Pientek, Miles McGowan, and Simon Blair. Willard Cluxton, Menninger, Hammonds, Kohler, Collinsworth for Toby Carrington's Mount St. Joseph Lions. As we get ready for the tip of game number 2 of our doubleheader here on RHIT.TV. We thank you for spending your afternoon with us. Tony Donahue alongside of Keith Myers. And Keith, you look at this Rose-Hulman team shooting 36% from 3, 40% from the field, and 72% from the free throw line. You want to see the free throw line maybe go up a little bit more, get that into the 80s. MSJ also shooting 40%, but just 28% from downtown.
Yeah, and that could be the tale of the tape today.
Rose-Hulman in their home all-white unis controls the opening tap. Bradley Harden will set the pace for this Fighting Engineer team.
Mount St. Joseph goes man-to-man.
Nice mid-range jumper to start, but just short off the front of the rim by Rocco Ritchie. And MSJ will set up for their first offensive possession. Trying to work it inside out. That's Luke Collinsworth. Their big man kicks it back out, 3-ball short. And rebound corralled by Simon Blair. And Harden again will set the tempo for Rose-Hulman.
Simon Blair definitely looked like he got contact and is limping pretty.
And great job, great feed down low to Miles McGowan. McGowan misses the first bucket, but gets the rebound, puts it in, and yes, he is limping off. So McGowan will, that's number 44. Simon Blair will check out. And a quick substitution, less than 1 minute gone by in this first half.
And he's going right to the training table, Tony.
Yeah, it looked like it might have been a tweak of the ankle. We'll see what it looks like, see if he can get checked back in. As Rose-Hulman strikes first, take a 2-0 advantage. Nice duck down low, pump fake. Got both defenders in the air, and a foul will be called on the ground. The first foul there, as McGowan got the scoring going with that bucket. And MSJ can tie with a bucket or take the lead with 3. Here, 1 minute gone by first half. Two-three zone leads to a 3-ball knocked down from downtown. And a quick lead here, but Keith, when you have that, we saw it in the girls' game, that 2-3 zone, you're going to be awarded with some good looks there. They knock it down.
Yeah, especially when you have that open look and you got time to shoot.
Jack Kohler with the 3-ball coming back. It's Miles McGowan again. He's got the first 4 points, and he's been getting it done in the paint here. 2 for 2 on the afternoon.
Pretty good wide body, isn't he?
Yeah. Get that stance, lower those shoulders, get those knees squared. You're going to get a good look at it. So 2-3 zone here again from Rose-Hulman. Switches to a man. Nice backdoor cut. Tried to use the power dribble. Collinsworth with it. He's got some side. He's got some quickness. Kicks it back out. 3 on the shot clock. Corner 3. Off the rim. No good. And Rose-Hulman corrals the rebound.
Got spacing.
3-ball, air ball.
Oh.
Stepped into it. Just kind of pushed it to the right there. And MSJ will set up, trailing 4-3. Back up top. Comes the Lions. Collinsworth 3. Bang. Wow. And he is a big-bodied individual, but he's got a sweet stroke from outside. He puts it in.
6'7".
I wish I was 6'7".
No, you don't.
Back down low to McGowan. He's got the speed here. A little turnaround, left-handed hook, and he's got all 6 points here to start the game for the Fighting Engineers of Rose-Hulman. Fast pace here early. Collinsworth had it stripped. It'll go out of bounds. Ball stays with the Lions.
Here's that 3-point basket by Collinsworth. Just sets the seat.
Yeah, squares the shoulders and knocks it down. He's their leading scorer, shooting just 14% from downtown, but the confidence to step up into that one. It shows you sometimes the stats don't matter.
That's right.
Collinsworth with it. They'll run their offense through him. He's got the size advantage of McGowan. 5 on the clock, and he traveled. moved before he put the ball down, and it's a turnover. And Rose-Hulman will take control of the basketball. 6:51 to play, first half.
That was good defense by McGowan. Just set his base, didn't move, forced the turnover.
Dribble drive, nice backdoor cut, but just threw it a little bit too high. And Kobe Stoudemire will be charged with the turnover. And right back over to MSJ. MSJ, another three-point opportunity here. This one short. They are 1 for 4 from downtown to start. Stoudemire has it.
Trailer.
Finds Harden. Finds the trailer. Wide open top of the key. 3 off the front of the rim. No good. And MSJ will look to take the lead. Keith, easy to fall in love with the three-point shot when you're getting good looks here. As the ladies did earlier, going 1 of 13, 1 of 3 here to start from downtown for MSJ.
Could get you in trouble, though.
I fell in love with the three-pointer early and often.
Well,
shout out to Larry Bird. It's his birthday this week.
Well, you know, the way you played horse today at production meeting, you were unstoppable.
Well, somebody's got to do it. May as well be me.
Cluxton
has it.
I didn't get.
Collinsworth kicks it back out. Another look at a three going inside out. That one good. Matthew Medinger knocks it down from distance. And MSJ with a 9-6 early advantage. McGowan with it down low. He's got all 6. He'll spin off the glass short.
Nice defense by Collinsworth.
Yeah, he had to go left-handed there, and Collinsworth sized enough to force the miss. Collinsworth back up top. Finds Cluxton. Down low, power dribble, kicks out. Collinsworth, another 3-ball. Good. He's feeling it early. He's got 2 tray balls, and it's a quick 6-point advantage for MSJ.
You can't fall too far behind here.
Harden on the dribble drive, stops, blocked, ball batted around, and MSJ has it. So here comes the Lions looking to add to their 6-point lead on a 6-0 run. Up under bucket, and it's an 8-0 run. Under 15 to play, and Rose-Hulman will get a timeout. We'll take it with them, 14-6. You're watching college basketball on RHIT.TV.
An active athlete looking for enhanced performance, comfort, and recovery? Then Skins is the perfect choice for you. Our revolutionary sports compression product provides better oxygen flow in your muscles, helps reduce fatigue and pain from intense physical activity, allowing athletes to push their boundaries and perform better.
Skins helps keep everything, including you, on track.
So don't wait any longer. Get your Skins now and experience unbeatable performance.
Take your game to the next level with Skins.
They say nice guys don't finish first. So maybe it's time to reconsider what it means to be first.
It's about being your best, but knowing you could be even better.
It's being present, but respectful of history.
You sure you want to make that move?
It's donating something more valuable than money.
It's believing in yourself and something bigger.
It's coming from different families, but treating each other like brothers.
It's not just being a man, it's being a Mason.
A couple 3-balls here early by Luke Collinsworth, and it's 14-6 in favor of MSJ. Welcome back to Rose-Hulman. Tony Donahue, Keith Myers with you on RHIT.TV. And Keith, when you got a big-bodied guy like Luke Collinsworth who can battle down low and also knock down that 3, there's a reason why he's a leading scorer.
Well, the other thing is he's asking for that ball, too. He's constantly asking for the ball. He's constantly trying to make the move, and he's got the stroke today.
Feeling it from the outside. He's only a 14% three-point shooter. He's only made 4 on the season, 4 of 27. He's halfway there here. 5 minutes gone by in the first half, knocking down 2 tray balls.
And people back home have probably enjoyed watching him play today.
Yeah. Knocking down those threes, 14-6 the advantage. Rose-Hulman with the basketball. Another look at a 3 here, and that one falls short as well. So Cole Pride, 0 of 3 from downtown, all 3 coming up short.
There it is again.
Collins was feeling it. Heat check. This one goes off the rim. No good. Saved. Rose-Hulman will have it.
Got numbers.
Got a 5-on-3. Back up top, and they throw it away. Just threw it behind him. And another turnover. That's 3 of them here early on in this first half.
Coach Nick Sales a little disgusted about these costly turnovers.
With a 3-ball, the difference here so far, 14-14 to play first half. They work it back down to Collinsworth. Double team, looks for the open man, finds him. Corner 3-ball, good. Splash it home for Jack Kohler, his second.
They are on fire.
Yeah, 17-6 with 4 3-balls good here early in this first half. Rose-Hulman looking to cut into the deficit. Stutter step, fake, jump shot, Kobe Sotomayor good. Great job there of using the screen, stepping into a mid-range jumper. That's the Troy specialty. He loves the mid-range. Working back down, Collinsworth double team, extra pass, corner 3 again, good! Kohler again buries it, wide open 3, 20-8 in favor of MSJ.
Can I just say 3 for 3?
Can't beat that. The 3-ball alive and well here for the Lions. Rose-Hulman looking to get on the action. 3-ball, good! And just like that, the great equalizer. Looks like they're going to call it a long 2. They're going to call that one a long 2 as it's 20-10. Thought it was a 3.
It looked like a 3 from here.
Scoreboard calling it a long 2, so we'll get that at the next timeout, the update. Collinsworth, turn around, spin, hook. No good. And Rose-Hulman looking to put together a little run of their own here. 12:45 to go. And a foul on Collinsworth down low.
You get him in foul trouble, you're going to be in pretty good shape here.
So Collinsworth looks like he will check out. Nate Kratzer will check in. Miles McGowan back in.
That is a 2-point basket, Tony. They did confirm it's 2.
They marked it a 2. McGowan sets the screen for Hammonds. Hammonds back down. McGowan turn around. Stutter step. Hezzy. Foul and 1. Put him on the line. So it was a 12-0 run via the Lions. And now Rose-Hulman with back-to-back buckets to cut this deficit from 12 down to 8 with the and 1 pending. McGowan's free throw short. And MSJ with the rebound.
McGowan with 8 points tonight.
Yeah, started out with the first 6 of the game for the Fighting Engineers. They'll play D here. Back up top. A little bit of a different look here, Keith, with Collinsworth on the bench offensively for the Lions. But a nice backdoor cut there, and Kohler lays it in, and Kohler's got an early 11. Fighting Engineers with the basketball, looking to work it into the paint. Stoudemire has it, hesitates, stops, back up top. Right side, they'll reset. 8 on the shot clock. Backdoor cut,
nice.
Layup, doesn't get the roll.
Spun the ball out of there.
And everything but the nylon. After the great pass spins out. Rose still trailing by 10. Back up top, swing. Another corner 3, steps into it, off the back iron, no good. McGowan there, Sky is in for the rebound. Stoudemire kicks it back, near side. Stoudemire has it, looking to work it down low. 15 on the shot clock. Dribble drive goes to the left hand, stops.
Nice
Finds
look.
a Cuddy McGowan who spins back, puts it in with the right hand, and he's got 10 early. So Miles McGowan getting into the scoring column early. He's got 10:53 to play first half.
They're allowing him to play very physical inside, Tony.
A nice give and go here, dish, and it's put home by Cluxton. Stoudemire resets the offense, waits for the McGowan screen, gets it, and they'll reset. McGowan in the paint, lowers his waist, spins, uses the pivot foot, and he's got another one off the glass. It's been all Miles McGowan here for the Fighting Engineers.
Keep feeding him the rock.
Especially with Collinsworth on the bench with 2 fouls. Back up top come the Lions. Doing a great job working the ball around, waiting for that open look. They've been patient on their offensive sets. 8 on the shot clock. 3 ball, top of the key, off the right portion of the rim, and McGowan scrapes up another rebound, and here comes the Fighting Engineers. McManus swings, McGowan now back to Stoudemire. Stoudemire, McManus steps into a left-handed 3. Off the backboard, no good.
Kind of rushed that shot, didn't he, Tony?
Yeah, stepped into it just a little bit too much. And it goes for naught. MSG's led by as many as 12. Holding under an 8-point advantage here, 24-16. 9:20 to go. Lines up a 3. Shot short. Off the rim by Kratzer. And Stoudemire resets the tempo offensively here for Rose-Hulman. Substitutions coming at the next horn. To the bucket all the way and lays it in with his right hand. It's Batty. We'll have some substitutions coming up. 9 minutes to play in this first half. Here comes the set here for MSJ. 8:43 to go. Into the paint, fadeaway jumper, and he's going to get bailed out with the foul call there. Looked like good defense, but certainly a bailout there, Keith, with just 3 seconds on the shot clock. As we take a look at McGowan here in the spin cycle with a kiss off the glass. We'll take a timeout. You're watching College Hoops right here on RHIT.TV.
A good engineer, a good mathematician, a good scientist can identify problems.
But in order to be a great scientist or engineer, you've got to have curiosity and you've got to have creativity, and that's what's going to set you apart.
You can't teach curiosity. You just need to encourage your students to be curious. Curious in anything that they do. Curious so that it brings out the innovations, the new ideas.
We're back here from Terre Haute, Indiana, on the campus of Rose-Hulman Institution, where the Fighting Engineers trail 24-18. Tony Donahue alongside of Keith Myers, and Keith, 3 balls been flying here early for the Lions.
Well, and also, then, you look on the other side, you got McGowan. It's the McGowan show because he's getting the ball, drop step, and putting it in. 3s are a lot more important than 2s right now, but, pretty good game so far.
And offensive-wise for Rose-Hulman, as we see McGowan there again in the spin cycle, he's been getting all he wants down low.
Yeah, and now here comes Collinsworth. Let's see if it's going to be easier to get him in the ball or if Collins would play good defense. With 2 fouls, I would think he'll want to play outside.
Yeah, so Collinsworth checks back into the game after knocking down 2 triples early on in this first half. So to the free throw line goes Menninger. He misses the first one off the back iron, no good. Menninger's second free throw, good. Pushes the lead to 7, 25-18. Rose-Hulman doing a great job here, Keith, of coming back. They were down 12, holding their composure, knowing that, okay, we got a guy who's shooting 14% from the 3, knocking down 2. Back up top comes Rose-Hulman. Swing left side, thought about a 3. Back up to McGowan. He's swinging around the arc. Harden, cross-court pass, corner 3 in the air, off the rim, rattles around, no good. And Collinsworth there to corral the rebound. MSJ with the ball. McGowan comes up with a steal. In transition, stops, goes up, left hand, and no good. Batted around. And MSJ will corral the rebound here.
Nice defense of recovering. Put the hand in the ball.
The Lions with possession, 7-point lead, 7:45 to go. McGowan got his hand in there, stripped that one away. And Harden runs out of room. They'll swing, right side, 3, long, no good. And we'll have a foul. This one going on Blair. It'll go the other way. We'll have a substitution. So Rose-Hulman here early having great opportunities, but the defense for MSJ, especially on that transition, has been the difference here so far with 7:33 to go. MSJ leading Rose-Hulman 25-18. We'll be back right after this on RHIT.TV.
Since we're doing things so quickly, a lot of
trails Mount St. Joseph's 25-18. Miles McGowan show so far here for the Fighting Engineers, and the 3-ball has been the difference on the offensive side of the basketball for the Lions.
Yeah, I was getting ready to say that. Collinsworth is the difference here. The 2 3-pointers there, and also the Jack Kohler, number 21, has knocked down some big-time shots for MSJ.
And MSJ doing a great job getting back defensively in transition as well, forcing a few turnovers of Rose-Hulman.
Mount St. Joseph goes on the road on December the 16th against Hanover. Take a look at that. Check that. That's Rose-Hulman goes on the road against Hanover on the 16th.
MSJ with the basketball on a 7-point lead, 7:27 to go here, first half. Batty swings right side. He has the basketball. Back up top to Cluxton. Collinsworth, power dribble, back to Cluxton. 5 on the shot clock. And just lost the footing there was Collinsworth. He turnovers the basketball. And on the opposite end, Harden turns it over. And the ball back to MSJ.
I think both teams are looking for the call, the bailout, and they're not getting it, and they just fall down.
MSJ back with the basketball. 7-point lead. Collinsworth, the offense usually runs through him. Cluxton, right side, Batty resets. NBA range 3, good.
Whoa.
Nothing but the bottom of the net there by Josh Batty. Puts it in from deep.
First point we've had in the 2-minute mark.
Rose-Hulman trailing 10. Corner 3, contested, good. Rocco Ritchie from the corner.
You got to help me, Tony. How can shooters clutch when someone's scoring against them, but when they're by themselves, they're long?
Yeah, you just got to square up. Collinsworth, power dribble, uses the body, man in the air, and he's going to go down hard, misses the shot, but he earns a chance to earn it back from the free throw line. He'll go to the line for 2. Officially human. We want to thank today's officials for their dedication and hard work. Without them, we don't play. If you don't have something nice to say, don't say anything at all. Sportsmanship is everyone's job. Collinsworth back to the line. First one good.
7 points on the night for him.
He's got those 2 threes, adds it with the free throw. He's got 7, and it's an 8-point advantage. Make it 8 on the night, pushes the advantage to 9. Kobe Sotomayor with the basketball. For the Fighting Engineers, looking to improve to 4-3 on the season. McGowan down low, he's got 8, spins, and kisses it off the glass, uses the hesitation. And you got to take advantage of that when you have Collinsworth out there with those 2 fouls.
Yeah, because he sure doesn't want to get his third one because he'd be sitting the rest of the half.
Back down to a 7-point lead for MSJ. Batty goes down low, Collinsworth. Back to the basket, left-handed power dribble. Spins, right, power for pump fake off the glass and good. He's got that wide body, Keith, that gives him plenty of space to lay it in.
The bump just moved the kid 3 feet.
And aggressive here is Collinsworth, gets the deflection out of bounds, and the ball will stay with Rose-Hulman. Back up top. Stoudemire has it. He's got Harden in the corner. McGowan sets the screen. They try to dump it into McGowan, and he lays it in. No, off the rim, no good. That's in his own rebound. And a great defensive effort there by Will Cluxton. But the ball will stay here with Rose-Hulman.
Felt the contact, no call, no whistle. Got to get strong, got to be strong there.
And that's a couple baskets for Rose-Hulman and Nick Sales bunch that have spun out on him here in this first half. Stoudemire throws the inbound pass to Lutz. Lutz, fade away, turnaround jumper. No roll there. And it's going to stay with White. It's going to stay with Rose-Hulman as Collinsworth batted that one out. So they'll get the call right here. McGowan back to Stoudemire. Stoudemire rips a three off the rim, no good. And we're going to have a foul on the offensive rebound. And the ball back over to MSJ.
Pull that on Jennings. That's his second foul today.
Jennings is committed 2. MSJ is led by as many as 12. Collinsworth back up top. Batty swings. Cluxton left side. They'll try to work it inside out. Back up top, Batty. Collinsworth, 5 on the clock. Drives, is met at the cup, and great defense there by Jennings, and here comes Rose-Hulman. Harden with the basketball. They swing McGowan. McGowan sets the screen. Dribble drive. Lay in.
Oh, my.
Nice and easy. Rocco Ritchie with another bucket. Cuts the lead to 7.
He's in the offense now. He's a street shooter, Tony.
So Rose-Hulman looking for some momentum here. 4 minutes to play first half. And a fast-moving first half. 3-ball top key off the back iron. No good. Rose-Hulman doing a great job of only holding MSJ to a one and done. Harden drives, hit, spins out on him. And he will be fouled on the basket and will head to the line to shoot 2.
Fouls on Collinsworth, his 3rd.
So it looks like Collinsworth will check out. We have a timeout. 3:50 to play from Rose-Hulman. MSJ leading 32-25 on RHIT.TV. Welcome back to Rose-Hulman. Let's take a look at some of the other great games we have coming up for you on RHIT.TV. Rose-Hulman taking on Hanover on Wednesday evening. And then next Saturday, Elmhurst and Rose-Hulman will do battle right here on RHIT.TV. Tony Donahue, Keith Myers with you. Good first half here so far. Frantic pace. Rose-Hulman found themselves down by 12. But the big story here with 3 fouls back to the bench goes the leading scorer for the Lions and Luke Collinsworth.
That media timeout is probably both teams needed that just to regroup here.
So Harden on the free throw line, converts on the first. So that's his first points here. Harden's second free throw. Off the back iron, no good. Batted around. McGowan dives for it, and MSJ now on the run with numbers. 3-ball left side, good. He's been hot. Jack Kohler with, I believe, his 3rd 3 of this first half, and it's 35-26.
He's got 14.
McGowan uses that body, backs in, and he's been hot too. He gets another one off the glass, and Keith, all of his points coming within 2 feet of the hole.
16. Good half.
16 to lead all scorers. And like I said, they're all high percentage shots, Keith. We want to thank Tam Sweet and Savory Cafe. If you are looking for great food for breakfast or lunch, check out Tam Sweet and Savory Cafe. They also specialize in baked goods, which Keith owes me a few. They have daily specials and are open Wednesday through Sunday from 8 until 2, 6427 Oak Landon Road.
Cupcakes are coming.
For the three-pointer, the difference here in this one so far. And here's another one. The heat check off the right side of the rim, no good. The left side of the rim, no good. And Rose-Hulman has it. They look to cut into the 7-point lead.
Good help.
Great help side defense by Menninger. He forces the turnover. Thought about the three there. Pump fake, double team back up top. They'll reset the offense with Cluxton. We'll dish it down low. Menninger has it. Left-handed dribble. Waits for the double team. Doesn't come. Cluxton has it. 10 on the shot clock. They work it back down low. Kratzer up against McGowan. Pump fake. McGowan in the air. Spinning. No good. Offensive rebound. And MSJ will reset. Back down low. 13 on the clock, and we're going to have a travel.
That's really good defense.
Yeah, great job there, having to defend for about 45 seconds, did Rose-Hulman. And MSJ comes up with an empty possession, and they can cut into the 7-point lead.
The last 2 minutes is real crucial here for Rose-Hulman.
So back up top, McGowan has it. He's got 16 on the night. Handoff, dribble drive, right side, off the back rim, no good. And MSJ with the ball. Under 2 minutes to play here, first half. Here's the swing. MSJ not falling in love with the three. They've knocked down plenty, but now they've opened themselves up for the pump fake. 5 seconds on the clock. NBA range three. Top key, back iron, no good. Ball batted around into the hands of the Lions, and a great block from behind by Stoudemire. And Rose-Hulman cleans up the scraps. They'll push it in tempo. Stoudemire with that block. Defense leading the offense.
Back door was open.
Stoudemire with it. Dribble drive. Kick back out. Stoudemire steps into a three, short. And a great job of boxing out there by MSJ. Under a minute to play, first half. Top of the key comes the Lions. 43 to play, and in there for the steal. Got the gloves up there, Simon Blair, then gives it right back over to the Lions. A nice backdoor cut here. We got a foul on the ground with 33.8 to play and 23 on the shot clock. Savovich on the foul. Halftime, we're just going to show me shooting free throws. We'll have a contest.
Won't be a contest. Yeah. Though back in the day, Jerry did the old Rick Barry.
How about for each half-court shot I hit at halftime, I get a cupcake from Tam's Sweet and Savory Cafe.
We'll see if that could work.
Sounds good to me. So the hold. What should be the last possession here, about a 2.5-second differential between game and shot clock. Rose-Hulman trailing by 7. Bradley Harden with the ball. The senior. Blair back down. Stoudemire finds McGowan. 3 on the shot clock. Spins off the glass and 1 and put him on the line. Miles McGowan with 18 first half points.
And cut this lead within 5.
Doing a great job here of taking advantage down low with Collinsworth, the big center for MSJ on the bench with 3 fouls.
And Tony, you know, they could have been blown out of this in the first half.
Yeah,
they
down by 12 early.
Yeah, they could have stopped playing, but they have really mustered themselves back.
McGowan short on the free throw. His second free throw missed. 3 seconds. MSJ in transition all the way to the rack. Didn't get it off. Blocked from behind. Our camera guy right into your living room, and we have reached recess of our boys game here. Game 2 of the doubleheader with Mount St. Joseph on top 35-30 over Rose-Hulman. A frantic pace there to end, Keith, but a great job by Rose-Hulman and coming back and making this a 5-point deficit.
Yeah, you know, 12 at one time, cut it within 5. be a very interesting second half. See what happens.
So a very fast-moving first half. And we have reached halftime here on RHIT.TV with Mount St. Joseph's ahead of Rose-Hulman, 35-30. We'll have a great halftime interview for you coming up. We'll look back at the first half stats and get keys to the second half as well. You're watching College Hoops on RHIT.TV.
Rose Rocketry was founded to put Rose-Hulman on the map for places to go if you're interested in aerospace. Rocketry is a club and a team for anyone interested in any aspect of hobby rocketry, aerospace as a career, or space in general. Rose Rocketry has several different pillars that we try to pursue for all of our members, one of them being the NASA USLI competition. The NASA University Student Launch Initiative is for college students and universities to get experience with high-power rocketry, get experience in creating proposals for NASA. They put us through the same rigorous process as they would all of their contractors. We write proposals, critical design reviews, we write flight readiness reviews, and then we can go and present all of our learnings to the NASA board and they can ask us questions. And having that kind of hands-on experience where you can point to it and say, hey, I want to work at your company. This is what I've done to show that I'm valuable to your company. I've built rockets before. I've written proposals for NASA before. Another part of Rose Rocketry is the research aspect. Because Rose Rocketry's goal is to help students pursue aerospace as a career, we want to try to encourage people in whatever field, in whatever subset of rocketry they are interested in. For example, we have a bunch of students working on what's called Rose Propulsion Laboratory, and we are able to provide them funding, even mentorship. Another aspect would be electric ion propulsion. We have a couple students who are really interested in in-space propulsion specifically. And then there's also SmallSat. Rose SmallSat has the goal of launching a nanosatellite, which is around this big, into orbit within the next 3 to 5 years. And this is a really ambitious project, and it wouldn't be possible without the support of Rose Rocketry. My favorite thing about Rose Rocketry is how open we are. A lot of our people that are the most active are freshmen. And that's fantastic because now these people are learning hands-on engineering skills before they even learn what engineering is.
It's sort of given me a preview of all the engineering that is to come, and it's sort of put me on the fast track of learning mechanical engineering. Failure modes, effects, and analysis. That's not something you really learn as a freshman in your academics, but learning it in Rose Rocketry means I can apply those concepts to my current classes, which really helps me excel academically and prepares me for future classes. One of the goals I have after graduation is to be part of the aerospace industry. Rose Rocketry has helped me prepare for that goal in learning the design process of the aerospace industry and learning the documentation requirements. And it's also given me the opportunity to step into a lot of design areas and a lot of manufacturing areas that I haven't been exposed to before. And I think Rose Rocketry provides that really collaborative and friendly atmosphere. We really learn to work with each other, especially across multiple majors. What's special about Rose is the ability to really get involved. If you have that initiative, you can pursue it. And I think that's exemplified by how joining this team as a freshman, I was able to be elected the vice president. I was able to make a real difference on the team. That experience is something that you really may not find at other universities.
Back at Rose-Hulman with the score 35-30. I think our camera guy fell down. He's still good now. He's back up. 35-30 at halftime. Mount St. Joseph in the lead. With us now, the women's coach, Coach Devin's with us. And tough loss, overtime loss, but man, did your kids play with some heart.
Yeah, you know, we came out and we fought. I thought that we played as hard as we could until the buzzer went off. And, you know, we're on our kids about effort and attitude. Those are the two things that we tell them. You know, you can control those two things. And I felt like we gave a lot of effort. And we had a positive attitude throughout the game. But right there, just wanted to close it out and bring that win. I mean, we make those 2 free throws. And, you know, that's a tough team. We take that team down and give them their first loss of the season. I think that'll be a huge momentum booster.
I think mentally, though, now that the kids have seen your effort, coaching effort, and in your program, they understand when it comes to crunch time, I want the ball. It was very impressive. She asked for the ball with 3 seconds to go. She wanted the ball, made one of two. It puts you in overtime because if she missed both of them, you lose by one, right?
Yeah, and I mean, shout out to my assistant coach, Allison McCarthy. She drew up that play, late game situation.
You didn't get mine?
You didn't text it to me.
Okay.
I only go by text.
Okay, I'll do that next time, Coach.
you got to text it to me.
Okay.
Text it to me.
I can't text that fast. Coach.
But, Allison did a great job drawing that play up for us. And, man, she wanted the ball, and she played a good game. Just a couple of those layups, we just got to be able to finish in the paint. When you shoot 12 of 66, it's just tough to bring home a win.
It is hard. The thing is, no one took the lid off the basket. I thought at halftime somebody would, but then talk a little bit about your transition. First year, kids are having fun. That's a good thing. How's your transition been?
The transition at Rose has been great. The athletic department is great. All of the coaches here are winners. So, you're surrounded by winners, which is good. When we're in staff meetings, people talk about how the programs can get better, and you're able to take some ideas and take some suggestions from other coaches. It's a great environment. We got great facilities. I'm very excited about the recruiting class that we're going to bring in and different things that we've been able to do. But overall, it's been a great transition for me. Happy to be here. My family's having fun. Happy wife, happy life.
I got you.
So my wife is on the staff, so she's happy. She's able to be involved with basketball. She's a Hall of Famer at her college, her alma mater, Assumption University in Massachusetts. So it's been great for me and my family.
One of the things that is really kind of cool is Nick and the guys came creeping in as that game got closer, and all of a sudden they're sitting in the stands cheering you on and yelling deep. That is impressive.
Yeah, and shout out to Nick. He's been very welcoming since the first day I got here. And the guys really support the women's team, and it's just good. It's just good vibes across the board. When you're at an away game and you got the guys in the stands rooting for you and everybody's supporting each other, it's like a family. When we go on trips, we're on the bus together, which is very interesting. That was a transition for me.
yeah, I know.
But
never done that.
Hadn't done that in a while. When I was at Kentucky State University, we
liked that,
used
Coach.
to do that. But
I guess you like it.
It's been a while since we've done that before. But definitely it's good to see the support. And we had a nice crowd, nice turnout tonight. Just gotta be able to just bring that one home.
And you got to say RHITV has done a great job as well, because your games are on the tube all the time, especially your home games. You got to love that.
Oh, yeah, and when you can send out links to all of the recruits
and
my parents, hey, listen, you guys are doing a great job. I'm just happy to be a part of it.
All I know is when your assistant comes and says, hey, I need this, and we give them to them, that's good. And, I still got eligibility, but Nick won't let me play.
You saw what we shot from the field. So, I mean, we're looking for anybody that could come out there and just make a basket.
Wow. Talk a little about the road trip, Hanover on Wednesday.
We're excited.
You're home.
We're home for Wednesday and Saturday.
Yeah.
So we got two more home games coming up.
Yep.
Hanover is a good team, solid team in the conference. But I tell my kids all the time, it's not about them. It's about us. Yep. We have to do what we know that we can do, and we have to believe in ourselves, believe in our team. We got some really talented players. I mean, when I think across the board guard play, we got Jamie Baum, who's a phenomenal guard. You saw her in action today. We have some freshman guards that can handle the basketball. Sophia Reese is a really good guard.
What year?
Freshman.
Freshman against sophomores. Got to love that.
Freshman. So,
last thing real quick, Coach, with the home schedule. People can't look at the top. You got to look at number like 4, 5, 6 to get in this playoff. That's what you're probably trying to teach right now, right?
Yeah, well, I'm telling my kids take it one game at a time.
Okay.
We don't really talk about who's ranked and rankings and all of that type of stuff. I just tell them at any point anybody can get beat. So you need to come out here, you need to play to win. We play to win, and that's what I tell them every single game, and I think we have a shot every single time.
Number one ranking right here, this guy right here. And he always answers my call, which is good. Thanks, Devin.
I appreciate it.
We'll be back after this.
Thanks for having me.
lot of times when you come to Rose, students
that I want people to always know when I talk about Rose-Hulman is we, the faculty, are here at Rose-Hulman because we love teaching. That is the reason we are here, and I think that sets us apart from all other institutions.
Help as well, and I really think the outside shooting needs to come into play a little bit today in this second half.
The Mount's biggest lead was 12 to 13-33 mark of that first half. And again, their leading scorer so far on the afternoon with 14 is Jack Kohler. He's 4 of 6 from the three-point line, as the Mount will start with the basketball here to start the second half, 35-30. They try to work it inside out, as they did all first half. Collinsworth back out there playing with 3 fouls. He's their leading scorer on the season with 7 tonight, 6 of those coming from downtown. They work it around the arc, 5 on the shot clock. 3 ball off the front of the rim, no good. Batted around, tapped, stolen away. Colby Stoudemire. It's a 1-on-3. He'll think twice about it, and we'll reset for the first offensive possession of the second half here for Rose-Hulman.
Nice quick hand by Kobe.
As you can see, they go to a 2-3 zone here.
Oh no!
To try to keep Collinsworth away from McGowan. McGowan's keeping him out of foul trouble. He's got 3, as mentioned. And the Mount with the basketball. They'll work it inside out. Jackie Moon style. Quick sky hook. Right hand good. And Dylan Hammonds puts it in.
His 4th point of the night.
So Hammonds has 4. 7-point differential. 37-30 in favor of the Mount. Screen here. Stoudemire waits for it. Gets to the paint. Dishes it off. McGowan right-handed layup. Off the backboard. Good. He's got 20 points. All 20 within about 2 feet of the rim.
Okay, he can't score anymore because I don't have enough room.
So he's got 20 with 18:31 to play. Started out scoring the first 6 points of the afternoon for the Fighting Engineers. And a little bit too much on the body there.
That's his 3rd.
So Jennings' 3rd foul. He'll check out immediately. And Simon Blair will check back in. 37-32. Both teams exchanging buckets here in the first minute 44, second half. Clock's in the inbound. Collinsworth has it. They'll swing back up top, reset the offense, 16 on the shot clock. Here's the battle we've watched all day. Cross-court pass. Another 3. Corner pocket. Good again. He's been hot. Jack Kohler puts it down for his 5th made 3 on the afternoon.
17.
And we've got an offensive foul here and a turnover, and the Mount will take it right back. We want to thank Boilermaker Local 374. They can offer you a career as an iron chip builder, blacksmith, or general helper. For more information, contact the International Brotherhood of Boilermakers at 219-845-1065.
8-point lead by the Mount.
Under 18 to play. They swing around the arc. Offense goes through Collinsworth. Backdoor cut. They give it back up top. They'll reset. Kohler with it. He's had the hot hand. He's knocked down 5 from downtown. Collinsworth swings it. Stepping into the 3 is Hammonds. Puts it off the front of the rim short. And Stoudemire will push it. He finds Harden. Back up top, McGowan looks, swings. Sets a screen. Dribble drive, spin. Caught up. And to the ground goes Rocco Ritchie. And it's a foul.
Foul's on Hammonds.
So Cole Pride checks back into the game after tweaking his knee early in that first half. Stoudemire inbound. It finds Harden. Harden pump fake. Backs it in. They'll reset. McGowan to the bench with 20. They work it down low. Left-handed sky hook. Spins out. And the Mount back on offense.
Nice look, though, down in the baseline.
They've had a couple in this
Just
game
not falling.
spin out on them. Eventually those good looks will fall. Great defensive pressure here. Spins out of it. Spin cycle. And here comes Harden. Harden back up top, swing. Right side. Dribble drive. Stoudemire got it poked away from behind. Loose ball. The Mount has it.
Oh.
Almost picked up the dribble there.
Yes, he did.
Collinsworth dishes it. They'll work down low, inside out here. Spins out. And we have a foul on the play with 9 seconds on the clock.
Blair, his third. Can't reach, Tony. Ball gets in there like that, you got to go straight up and down.
So the inbound for the Mount. Reset the shot clock to 20. Back up top. 15 to play on the shot clock. Double team comes. Collinsworth sets the screen. Menninger swings left side. Thought about a three. Pump fake. Kohler back to Menninger. Three ball. Good. And Menninger knocks it down to push it to a double-digit lead. And it's a 7-point game, and Rose-Hulman will take a timeout. We'll take a timeout with them. 15:53 to go. Rose-Hulman trailing 43-32. And we're back here, 15:53 to play on RHIT.TV from the beautiful campus of Rose-Hulman, where the Mount has pushed their lead back up to 11. Tony Donahue, Keith Myers with you, and the three ball has been flying often here in this game for the Mount.
It's the new ball, Tony.
Yes.
It's the new ball. Have you played with that new ball yet?
So, ironically enough, the first time I ever, and it's the only time I ever shot with it, was last year at the HCAC tournament. We had some time to kill. I got some shots up. It's a little bit of a different feel.
Yeah, it's a different texture of the ball.
I say the old Evolution's the greatest basketball that's ever been made.
Amen. You know, Bill Ludlow used to play with a rock.
Yeah, and a peach basket, right?
Yes, sir.
So, the Fighting Engineers, McGowan spins up. Misses, tries to get his own rebound, no good. McGowan was looking for his 22nd point of the evening.
That was good defense by Collinsworth.
Yeah. So Collinsworth playing with 3 fouls. Kohler thought about it again. He's been hot. 5 from downtown. They'll look to play inside out. Ball saved. Rose-Hulman with numbers. They're looking to push. Stoudemire swings up top. Left side. Jump stop, jumper, mid-range. Got it. Troy loves those mid-range jumpers, and it's back to a 9-point game.
He said it's the hidden art.
That and the jump stop. I want to see a jump stop. The work down low. Collinsworth has it. He's been quiet since picking up that third foul. Spins out of it off the glass. Tim Duncan with the kiss.
12 points on tonight for Collinsworth.
Yeah, and he's playing good defense with those 3 fouls. And McGowan trying to get him to foul him. Gets out of it. He gets the foul. The and one. And McGowan with 22 points will go back to the free throw line, looking to complete the 3-point play. And we have a timeout. We'll take it with them. No, let's keep it here. And just the old spin cycle. And he's going to the line for the and one, 45-36, the Mount in front.
Anxious over algebra? Call Ask Rose, the free science and math homework helpline. It's free world-class tutoring. Just call, chat, email, or screen share. Learn more at AskRose.org. Confused by chemistry? Call Ask Rose, the free science and math homework helpline. It's free world-class tutoring. Just call, chat, email, or screen share. Learn more at AskRose.org.
Sorry.
And we're back here on RHIT.TV. Rose-Hulman trailing 45-36 to the Mount. But Miles McGowan with 22 points will come out here with a chance for the and one.
I just got to ask this real quick. You know, Christmas is around the corner. You got my Christmas present yet?
Well, I think you owe me about 7 dinners to the Aspen Creek Grill, and I think you owe me 3 cupcakes from Tam's Sweet and Savory Cafe. But, yeah, well, I got you. I'll get you something.
Okay.
You're a chocolate guy, right?
You're going to give me coal.
I'll give you
That's
some
what
coal.
you gave me last year.
Well, you a Snickers guy?
Oh, yeah,
All
Snickers.
Right. All right.
You know, wait a
You're
minute.
not you and you're hungry.
My wife might be watching, so no, I don't like Snickers at all.
What's her least favorite candy so I can make sure I get that for you so you don't have to share?
Hurley's.
Hurley's?
My.
Oh, man. That's your least favorite?
What?
Candy bar.
Oh, no, Butterfinger.
Oh, yeah, that's overrated for sure. McGowan completes the and one.
Okay, back to the game.
And it's an 8-point game. And it's kind of that swing door here, Keith. You know, a couple stops, you're within a possession or two. But Rose-Hulman has not been able to get this to under 5 since about the 14-minute mark of the first half. The Mounts played at the lead since the 18-minute mark of that first half. They'll look to swing down low. Collinsworth on the bench with those 3 fouls, takes a rest. McGowan playing D. Kohler, 3 again. This one short. He's 5 of 8 from downtown. Harden pushes. 3 ball in the air, no good. A great block out there, and it's a one and done for the Fighting Engineers.
Might be too quick of a shot down there.
So the Mount with the basketball. 8-point lead, 13 to go. 13:30 to go. Cluxton has it, waits for the screen, doesn't use it. Kohler thought about the 3, pump fakes, back to the basket, kicks it out. 5 on the shot clock. Nice backdoor pass, layup miss, offensive rebound, but McGowan has it. And he clears it out for Rose-Hulman. McGowan sets the screen. Harden drives, hesitates, in the air, and they get a spin, and it rattles around the rim and in, and it's a 6-point deficit for Rose-Hulman.
His 3rd point of the night, he earned that one.
So Rose-Hulman turning defense into offense here, trailing by 6. They look for a 2nd consecutive stop. And the defensive pressure here for Rose-Hulman really picking up since that media timeout. 3 on the shot clock. Turnaround, fadeaway, jumper, no good. And an offensive rebound leads to a wide open Kohler 3. He's short. Ball on the ground again. McGowan gets in there. And we're going to have a jump ball possession arrow going that way to Rose-Hulman.
So look at this. Look at this spin. I mean, that hit every part of the rim.
They're going to have to hand him the old Dutch boy paint to paint up the chipped orange paint off of there. Rose-Hulman getting stops. Going to have to do a little bit better job on the defensive end of not allowing second chance opportunities.
Got to block out.
Yeah.
You're not blocking out. That's how Troy Daragowski used to play defense.
You got to get in there.
You didn't do any blockouts.
We want to thank the Morales Group. They're building better futures one story at a time with locations in Indy, Zionsville, Anderson, Columbus, and Lafayette. Give them a call, 317-472-7600. Rose-Hulman with the basketball. They're within 2 possessions, trailing by 6. Into the game comes Rocco Ritchie. Screen, 3 ball, steps into it, rattles out. One and done again for the Fighting Engineers. And the Mount with the basketball. Collinsworth still on the bench. Their leading scorer on the season has 3 fouls. And a steal here, throws it right back towards the rim. This is going to set up a wide open look for the Mount off the right side. of the rim, no good. Harden corrals the rebound. He'll push, looking to go coast to coast. Back up top. Dribble drive. McGowan backs him in.
Oh, that's a nice move.
Off the glass. Good. And one. He's got 24. Looking to make it 25 and looking to cut this to a 3-point game. And we have a media timeout. We'll take it with them. Rose-Hulman on a bit of a run here, trailing by 4, 11:20 to play on RHIT.TV.
An active athlete looking for enhanced performance, comfort, and recovery? Then Skins is the perfect choice for you. Our revolutionary sports compression product provides better oxygen flow in your muscles, helps reduce fatigue and pain from intense physical activity, allowing athletes to push their boundaries and perform better.
Skins helps keep everything, including you, on track.
So don't wait any longer. Get your Skins now and experience unbeatable performance.
Take your game to the next level with Skins.
They say nice guys don't finish first. So maybe it's time to reconsider what it means to be first.
It's about being your best, but knowing you could be even better.
It's being present, but respectful of history.
You sure you want to make that move?
It's donating something more valuable than money.
It's believing in yourself and something bigger.
It's coming from different families, but treating each other like brothers.
It's not just being a man, it's being a Mason.
Rose-Hulman on a bit of a run here as we see the student section here from Rose-Hulman. Tony Donahue with you alongside Keith Myers on RHIT.TV. And Keith, Rose-Hulman on a bit of a run here, headed up by Miles McGowan with 25.
Just keep on feeding him the ball. Shout out to our crew today. Troy Derigowski and Eric Eaton on our cameras, and Sticks over there as well. Jerry Collins on our 1 and 2. Good job, guys. Long day for them.
Who's Sticks? Is that a nickname?
Sticks is over there.
Oh, I see him.
That's
He's looking
Sticks.
at me. Hi, Sticks.
The skinny guy over there.
That's Jalen Smith's nickname for the Indiana Pacers, who played tonight at 8:30. McGowan looking to finish off the N1. He does. He's got 26, and he has provided the offense here.
We bring Sticks along because he doesn't need anything.
That's good. You don't have to pay him either. He's already been paid for.
Yes, sir.
Our viewers at home, we're talking about a camera and a tripod. So Collinsworth back in the game, grabs it, and he was fouled. And he looked over at Patty. He's like, I got away with the travel there. I got bailed out. Great afternoon of hoops. First game going into overtime. This one's sniffing. Overtime maybe again. We'll see. 45-42 here, 11:06 to go.
Talking about that.
The more basketball, the better, brother.
Okay.
As Bob Lovell would say. Batty with the ball, inbounds it. Left side, Collinsworth sets the screen. Double team comes, Batty. Back down, Collinsworth dumps it down. Tried to save it. And Cluxton couldn't get it as it falls into the front row. And Rose-Hulman on a bit of a run here.
You think they put Collinsworth back in to stop McCowan?
Yeah, it's an 8-3 run. Check that, a 9-3 run after the N1. And Rose-Hulman can tie it with a 3-ball. They led in the first minute. They had it tied at 6, and it's been the Mount out front since. Another spin cycle. McGowan misses. Own rebound. Goes up with it on the backboard. Collinsworth didn't want to get his 4th foul. And the McGowan show continues. He's got 27.
28.
28 points for Miles McGowan. Collinsworth going to go right back at him. Shimmy shake, and McGowan didn't think he got him, but foul call, and that'll send Collinsworth to the free throw line.
He was telling the official, I got all ball. Okay, I got his hand too.
Yeah. A little bit of the body there. And Collinsworth to go to the free throw line. Foul trouble has made it offensively a pretty quiet night for Collinsworth, Keith.
Yeah, but when he's in the game, he's just such a big wide body. They go to the basket as he makes the first 13 on the night.
First one good. Makes it a 2-point lead.
He knocked down 2 3-pointers earlier in the first half, too. So he's got range.
The silky, smooth touch. Second free throw good. 47-44. First point scored by the Mount in over 3 minutes. Here in the second half, halfway home in the second half. The Mount leading by 3. Stoudemire with the basketball, finds Harden. They'll bounce it in to McGowan. McGowan, swing pass. Stoudemire, extra pass. 3-ball, good! Rocco Ritchie from downtown ties it at 47 apiece.
First tie since it was 2-2.
Rocco Ritchie, the freshman out of Wisconsin, ties it up. Collinsworth with it. Back to Kohler. Batty swings it low. Collinsworth, skies in the air. Great defense there, rims out. And Rose-Hulman can look to take the lead for the first time here in the second half. Harden with the screen. He's going to go all the way. Hangs in the air. Got the home roll. And the Fighting Engineers on a 15-4 run take a 2-point advantage. And the Mount will take a timeout. 8:54 to play on RHIT.TV. The Fighting Engineers with a 2-point lead. Great passing from McGowan there. Leads to the 3. Ritchie steps into it. But
there with them. We work with them.
The faculty are there for you.
It's a 15-3 run here for Rose-Hulman. A lot of Miles McGowan getting it done down low. Rocco Ritchie knocked down a 3, and for the first time this half, Keith, the Engineers with a 2-point lead.
And then you got Harden also, who somehow has that spin rotating to go into the hole. What a good second half they have played.
So the Mount with the basketball, trailing for the first time since early in the first half. Kohler thought about a 3. Thinks twice, 10 seconds on the shot clock. Collinsworth dishes.
You can see the step up of Rose-Hulman this half.
Swing pass, pump fake, 4 on the shot clock. Hanging floater off the rim, no good. Collinsworth corrals it, puts it back, no good. McGowan with the rebound. And Rose-Hulman can look to add to the lead. 49-47, 8:20 to play. Rocco Ritchie thought about another 3. Drives left side. Harden will shoot it. Go! Oh! Splash down. Harden with the 3. It's a 5-point lead on a 20-4 run here. They flipped a deficit of double digits to a 5-point lead, has Rose-Hulman. Collinsworth spins under the basket, kicks it back out, stolen by Harden. Here come the Fighting Engineers. Harden with the ball will slow up the offense. McGowan to Kobe Stoudemire.
You see the confidence.
Yeah. Definitely. And playing with the lead now, you can kind of work in your own offense and set the pace. Stoudemire, mid-range jumper, no. Battle around. McGowan, offensive rebound. He'll spin. He'll look. Kick out. Top 3. Good. Another 3-ball. Jack Jennings. And the run continues. It's an 8-point lead for Rose-Hulman on RHIT.TV.
Where was that?
Since we're doing things so.
The faculty are there for you.
Eric doing a great job there too. Thank you, sir. That one, is it the girls' game where they came right into his living room? We want to thank everybody here at IndianaSRN, RHIT.TV for doing a great job. Eric, Troy, Keith, Jerry, Rose-Hulman, what a run to go up 8 with 7:10 to go. They've been doing it via the 3, but also a heavy dosage of Miles McGowan.
Yeah, and here's that three-pointer as well. You mentioned Eric. There's no way I would be sitting in that chair with those players coming at me.
Eric looks comfortable.
Okay.
Well, we did have one, and I think the girls' game came right
Almost
in the
ran
living
over.
room.
Yep.
That's the price you got to pay. You always have a front row seat here on RHIT.TV. Thank you so much for tuning in. A beautiful afternoon for a doubleheader of hoops action. The ladies' game went to overtime. The Mount with a 4-point win. And Rose-Hulman, what a run it's been here. 20-6 run. They lead by 8. They've trailed by as many as 13. Clock's in with the basketball. Still plenty to go. Plenty of time to go in this one. Collinsworth, double team comes. Underneath, misses. And we'll have a jump ball. Possession arrow stays with the Mount. Piper Logistics, specializing in everything from warehousing to transportation and everything in between. 3 services with 1 solution. We do it all. 317-396-1023. Clock's in the inbound. Gets it down low. Collinsworth a bit too far underneath the basket. Throws it away. And Harden went for it. Good thing he didn't touch it. Let it go. And another turnover. Collinsworth will sit.
He's a little frustrated right now.
Yeah, he's very frustrated. Dribble drive, right side. Backdoor cut. Waits for the screen. Kick out. Harden. Corner 3. Rattle out.
Boy, I would have been leaving if he had knocked that one.
That would have been maybe a silencer with under 7 minutes to play. But the Mount's still in it, trailing by 8. Back up top. Kohler. He's gone cold here. Double team. Great defense by Rose-Hulman. The fighting engineers of Rose-Hulman. Up top comes Harden. It's a possession game now. Keith, you can take as much time off this clock over the next couple of possessions as needed. Dribble drive, Harden stays in the air. Contact, no good. And the Lions in transition. And Daniel thought he scraped that one away, but it goes out of bounds, and the possession will stay with the Mount. 24 on the shot clock.
Strobermeyer checks back into the game.
The Mount with the basketball, trailing by 8, 5:30 to go. They go down low. Kratzer has it. He was hot early. Tries to spin his way out of it. Kick out. Top of the key 3. Good. Just what the Mount needed. Dylan Hammonds, the freshman, knocking it down. It's back to a 5-point Rose-Hulman lead.
Dylan has 7 on the night.
Waiting for the screen. Rocco over to Stoudemire with Miles McGowan on the bench. Their leading scorer, he has 28. And out of bounds, the Mount forces the turnover, and now we're going to have a foul. So it was called out of bounds.
Wow.
And they're going to call a late foul. So the better view calls the foul. McGowan will check in.
Cohen on the foul. Coach wants to know what he saw differently than the baseline guy.
McGowan hands it off. Under 5 to play. Stoudemire, dish, McGowan going to go one-on-one. Says, clear out, I'm coming through. I want 30. Spin off the backboard.
You did hear bank, didn't you?
And he put it in, and I think Menninger took an elbow to the dome, and he's down. But Miles McGowan with 30 points. And just old school backing you down. Oh, yeah, he got his own teammate.
Elbow.
His own teammate got him on the elbow. So Harden checks back in. As Rocco Ritchie checks out. Dribble drive. Cluxton looking to cut into the 7-point deficit. Back up top, down low. To Kratzer. Kratzer spins, slides through, bucket and one. Foul on McGowan. Cuts it to a 5-point game.
McGowan now has his third.
We do it all here at IndianaSRN. 3-1, excuse me, that's the wrong one. Your gateway to Indiana sports excellence, partner with IndianaSRN. How can they find you, Coach?
Coach at IndianaSRN.org.
So plenty of time left in this one. 4-point game and one completed. Stoudemire dribble drive stops. McGowan bails him out, spins. Contact, no foul, missed it, rebound the Mount. So here we go, down to the wire, under 4 minutes to go. Cluxton, stolen away. Great pick there, and they'll slow it up.
That's a great pick. And even better turning the ball back into.
Yep. And a great patient set here by Rose-Hulman in transition. They slow it up, and Harden gets that mid-range Troy-style jumper. It's back to a 6-point game.
Double figures for Harden. 10.
The Mount with the basketball, trailing by 6. They'll work it down low. Back up top, Cluxton. 9 on the shot clock. Dribble drive, foul to be on the ground, although the bucket went.
Wow.
And we'll see if they get Collinsworth back into this game as Richie gets set to check back in for Rose-Hulman. We'll have immediate, we'll stay right here. So Keith, 59-53 the score here, and don't forget we have some awesome college hoops coming up for you on RHIT.TV. Rose-Hulman will battle Hanover on Wednesday.
That's a women's game.
And then on Saturday, Elmhurst will take on Rose-Hulman right here on RHIT.TV. Follow us at IndianaSRN at RHIT Sports on Twitter/X as well. All right, Keith, 3:12 to play here. Your best scorer, Collinsworth, on the bench. At what point, even though he has 3 fouls, you're going to check him back in?
You got to check him in now.
Yeah.
He needs to touch the ball a couple of times to get you to be successful. 59-53 for Rose-Hulman. Just continue to do what you're doing.
Mm-hmm. And that's getting down low to Miles McGowan.
Yep.
And Harden stepped up here with some big buckets as well.
Harden has scored really consistency. Boy, does he have that nice little smooth shot.
So Harden has came in, put up some big points here in the second half. This is a 35-30 Mount St. Joseph's lead at halftime. And the Rose-Hulman Fighting Engineers here on a beautiful Saturday afternoon for college hoops. Happy holidays to you. Thank you so much for listening here and watching it on RHIT.TV. Ready for the holidays, Keith?
No.
No. Are we ever ready?
No.
Also wanted to thank Rose-Hulman. Always a great time to come out here. Great staff that we enjoy so much. This is my 4th trip out here over the last couple of months, and it's a top-of-the-line facility here. And always enjoy being here on the campus of Rose-Hulman in Terre Haute, Indiana. Free throws for the Mount. Up and good off the foul before the timeout. Cuts it to a 5-point game.
Got him both.
Free throw up and good, and that marks it to a 4-point game. He's got 9. Stoudemire with the basketball. Top of the key, hands off Harden. He's had the hot hand, pump fake, dribble drive. Uses the shoulder for separation, and it was a little bit too much. He'll be called for the charge.
He definitely pushed off, but a nice little 1-step, 2-step. Harden goes, I'm not that strong enough to push him out of the way, ref.
So 4-point game, 2:50 to play. Nice dish off down low on the pick and pop. And the bucket goes through for Nate Kratzer, and it's back to a 2-point lead. He's got 6. Ritchie up top. Harden has it. Thought about the 3. Now he'll step into it off the right side of the rim. Rebound corralled by Hemmons.
Rose-Hulman's got cold again.
Yep, and here comes the Mount looking to tie or take the lead. Dribble drive right side. They'll reset. Back up top. Waiting for a screen. Hammonds has it back up top. Under 10 to go. Shot clock. Left side. 3 on the shot clock. 2, 1. Clux is not going to get a shot off, and it's a shot clock violation. So when Rose-Hulman needed a defensive stop, they get it there with the shot clock violation. They have a 2-point lead, 2 to play.
That is a hard 30 seconds to do that, too.
Stoudemire with the basketball.
They're going to go high-low here. There he is.
McGowan, spin. Great defense here. Spins out of it again. Off the glass, no good. But he's bailed out with a foul, and he earns himself a trip to the free throw line to shoot 2. It's been the Miles McGowan show here, Keith.
He has played really, really well. I got him unofficially for 30. He'll be tired tonight.
He'll earn every minute in that ice bath. First free throw good. He's got 31. Makes it a 3-point game. McGowan's second free throw, back iron, no good, and the Mount still down a possession, trailing 60-57 with the basketball. Dribble drive, far side. They dip it down low. No Collinsworth in the game. He's been sitting out for the last 4 minutes. And an up and under scoop and score for Dylan Hammonds. Cuts it back to a 1-point deficit. He's got 11. McGowan with it. Left side. Ritchie in trouble. Bailed out. McGowan has it. 10 on the shot clock. McGowan, smaller man on him. He's going to take advantage. Spins. Power step. Gets the foot down. Puts it off the backboard. Motions. He's too strong. He's got 33. It's a 3-point Fighting Engineers lead. 50 seconds to play. And the Mount back into this game. 3 ball in the air. Good, we're tied. Jack Kohler, 6-3 ball from downtown. He's got 20, and Rose-Hulman will take a timeout. We're tied at 62. Keith, we've already had 1 overtime game this afternoon. Might be destined for a second.
Well, I tell you what, look at this. Took the advantage of the height advantage here, and then down on the other end, just knocking down the 3.
Yeah, and Kohler with his 7 3-pointers on the afternoon. And the Mount has fought and clawed back into this game to tie it up with their number 1 scorer in Collinsworth on the bench for the last 8 minutes.
Yeah, and it doesn't seem like he's been checking into games, so I don't know if he's going to be in the game the last 39 seconds of this game. Everybody knows who's going to get the ball down for Rose-Hulman.
Yeah.
No question about that. When do you shoot that ball? Because you can run the shot clock down all the way to 9.6.
Yeah, I think you've got to go. And honestly, I would go quick. I'd go quicker. I'd go the quicker the better. If you can get a shot within 6 to 7 seconds,
1 to
great.
2.
That's pretty.
2 to 1.
That's tough, but
you can advance the ball up if you choose to.
Yeah.
And he has. I don't think he's going to do that.
So 39.6 seconds to go. Tied at 62. Rose-Hulman trailed by 5 at half. As many as 8 here in the second half was their biggest lead. Now we're tied even at 62 with 39.6 to go. Four-court pressure coming. Harden has it. He'll get it past the timeline. Clock ticks inside of 30 seconds. Pick and roll action. Power dribble. Shot, no good. Batted around. Offensive rebound. They'll reset. A 3 ball in the air by Stoudemire. No good, and it'll go to the Mount. Stoudemire didn't need to shoot that.
No.
They could have held for the last shot. He had a good look at a 3, stepped into it, left it short, and now the Mount can play for the final shot of the game with 18.5 to go. We've got a timeout to Rose-Hulman. We'll keep it here. 18.8 to go. They went quick. They got the offensive rebound, and I think it's a teaching lesson. You know, you go to Kobe Stoudemire, who's just a sophomore, who played some big minutes last year as a freshman, and say, hey, the shot clock was off. We were fine. We should have slowed it up. We didn't need that 3. Obviously, you say that when it misses. If you would have hit it, it's a different story.
And that's what you do in the film.
Yep.
I mean, with young kids, you stop this, you look at this, you cut this, and he'll learn from that. Young kids, it's different. You know, when you're in high school, your coach probably wants you to take that shot.
Yeah. So we're back here from Rose-Hulman.
You look good and you pace your stuff tonight.
Thank you. Big one tonight for the blue and gold. In Vegas. Keith, when was the last time you were in Vegas?
Have not been there.
You've never been to Vegas?
No, I have not.
You're not missing much.
I wanted to go at least once.
You should. You would enjoy it.
Yes, I would.
It's good sights to see, great food. Good shows.
You know, the cool thing is you can catch this on Sports Page tomorrow.
Yeah.
There'll be a recap about this game tomorrow on Sports Page. There to advance the ball up.
I think I'll call old Bob Lovell tonight to recap both of these matchups.
I think that would be awesome.
With Rose-Hulman and the Mount. We'll keep it here, 62-all, 14.8. They advanced the ball. Collinsworth has been out of this game since the 8-minute mark. He's their leading scorer. The hot hand for the Mount has been Jack Kohler. What are you dialing up here if you're the Mount and head coach Kobe Kerrigan?
I pounded inside. And see what you can do. Actually, I would probably put Luke in the ball game, but it doesn't look like they're making a move here. You spoke about Bob Lovell. For those folks that are living outside the Indianapolis or the Indiana area, Bob Lovell is a coach that has coached Franklin College, Plainfield College, IUPUI, a legend. Recaps all the scores in high school and college, and loves the HCAC. And coach is a good guy, friend of the show.
And give a shout out to Rick Semler down the road. His daughter helped us out with the camera in
Savannah,
game 1.
huh?
Savannah, great job by Savannah earlier today. And we could be destined for a second overtime game, and I believe that'd be Eric's 3rd straight overtime game here. Is that correct?
It would be.
Yeah, he's like
Eric is loving it.
Troy's gonna have to go down there and relieve him if we go to overtime.
He only got 2 slices of pizza. He's probably starving right now.
Oh, did he? I'm sorry. I ate 2 for you. He had McDonald's before he came. He'll be fine. 62-all, 14.8 left. The Mount with the basketball in the midst of a 10-4 run to tie this game late. 10 seconds to play. Cluxton has it. They'll wait to go patiently. Now they'll attack. Cluxton, right side, dribble drive. Collinsworth back in there. Corner 3 ball for the win. Good! Knocks it down, and the Mount comes back, and Matthew Menninger knocks down the 3, and the Mount win it 65-62. The dribble drive penetration and the wide open 3 from Menninger ends it, and the Mount moves to 2-6 on the season, while Rose-Hulman falls to 3-4.
What a tough shot. Nothing but that. How much did this game mean to the Mount?
Yeah, and the Mount, you talk about a team 1-1 in the conference, had a very tough non-conference schedule. They get their 2nd win of the season, and what a bucket there to finish it. Max McGowan for Rose-Hulman led all scorers with 32 points, but a great comeback there late to win it by the Mount. We want to thank everybody involved here, RHIT.TV. Coach, your final thoughts on what we just saw in that last play after one heck of a basketball game.
It will be a quick ride home to Cincinnati. I will tell you that. What a great game. And you fall behind. and all the energy that you had to get that. You had that late lead, late in the ball game. They'll learn, young ball club, they'll learn games go that way.
We had a very exciting finish, sending it to overtime in the ladies' game, and then the Menninger knocked down 3 from the corner, and the Mount sweeps the day with a 65-62 game-winning 3. Let's look at it one more time before we let you go. Again, thanks to everybody here at Rose-Hulman, everybody involved in IndianaSRN, Jerry, Keith, Eric, Troy, I'm Tony D. Thanks so much for watching RHIT.TV. We'll talk to you on Wednesday night.